What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol HUT for HUT8 mining. On the left-hand side, we're looking at the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. Now, we covered this one a long time ago, but those were levels from way back down in here, not so relevant anymore. So let's start by making a new daily roadmap, then we'll jump down and talk more nuance when we get to the 30-minute intraday time frame. So for now, just coming in and quickly mapping out areas of support and resistance. We'll also note that this area here, triple top before the breakout, was important, and then maybe this area here because it was the pullback higher low before that leg higher. So that's a quick and dirty way to do it from the daily. Now let's jump down into the intraday 30-minute time frame, see if we're missing anything. Are those levels accurate? Pretty darn good, I would say, for starters. The last thing I'll sort of point out before we talk more nuance and what's going on in the post market is if we do something like this, you can clearly see that we are in some type of symmetrical triangle or just tightening pattern in general. So I'd encourage you to keep that on your radar. However, if we turn on the extended hours session, what you'll notice is that we are starting to fall out of that in the post market. Now, don't get me wrong, there was some sort of news here that they are, proposing a public offering, so don't take my word for it. I would really wait for an official announcement from the company, but obviously shareholders are not liking that in the post market, and there's a bit of a sell-off actually taking us underneath that support trend line from the tightening pattern. So just note that we're currently trading, if you can see this bubble here at 925, I'll turn those extended hours back off, and I have no idea what's going on there. And we'll just focus on the chart. So opening around 925, right around this 9, and that is technically an area of support from this lower wick from the daily, but on a bigger breakdown of a symmetrical triangle, generally you're looking for a larger move than just one of the lows from in that area. Typically what you look for is the low end of the triangle, of course, which is coincidentally very close to this prior breakout point around 834. So I'm not saying that there is, that there has to be a move lower all the way down towards that area here, but if we do continue selling off in the pre-market and open somewhere around this 834, by the bell tomorrow at 9:30, then there's potential for a bounce there, right? An oversold reaction. Maybe the buyers step in and find that as a good deal come the bell at 9:30. But rather than speculate, let me give you a couple of easy things to follow, a framework, if you will, to navigate this gap down. Again, we'll say, looks like prices are currently trading around that 9:30. We'll just use that as the potential open, and we'll say that the overnight low will be down here towards this $8.67 mark. So looking at the daily time frame chart now to talk about how this framework is going to unfold, this is what I would watch out for at the bell tomorrow morning. So clearly opening on a gap down right here. The first thing we have to consider is the fact that there could be a gap and trap, meaning that we move back higher to fill the gap overhead towards today's low at $9.80. What that might look like would be opening here, failure to take out the overnight low, trading back up through the open. You're looking for a long to take us back to fill that gap towards that $9.80 mark. That would be the gap and trap. Now, the flip side of this scenario is, of course, the gap and go, in which case, again, if we open here, consolidate or put in some type of bearish pattern just above the overnight low, remember that's $8.67 as of right now, a break of that, you're looking to target the next major area of daily support, which as we outlined is just below there at $8.34. So the short-sided trade really isn't that attractive in my opinion. I would rather wait to see if we print some sort of reversal candle down here, so a hammer off of this area of support, right, and then look for the trade higher, flip long over the highs, stop loss goes under the lows, and you're looking to retarget some of these areas back above from this symmetrical triangle. So that would be how I would monitor this one, really seeing how this unfolds at the bell tomorrow morning by 9:30. Remember, these values don't have to remain the same by the time 9:30 comes around. Maybe the open's here, the overnight low is here. It's just the general framework that you're going to use to navigate HUT8 as the bell rings at 9:30 tomorrow morning. So those are the levels I would be paying attention to. Again, probably not really looking too hard into the short side, and rather for the point where there is a potential place for reversal, which as noted is here at 834. Anything underneath, I'd really focus the attention on 713, just noting that this 77.7 is more of a kind of it's a minor support, right? We have a couple of touches in here, but this one from the breakout point is going to be a much stronger support at that 713. So those are my thoughts. If you enjoyed the video or learned anything new, certainly let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.